Hey guys! So today I'm here and I'm going to be talking about more on how you should follow your intuition and your gut. I did just touch base on this in a video I just filmed a few hours ago, but I want to talk a little bit more on it because it's a subject of its own, and that video got a little messy, so my bad, but there's always so many things I want to talk about when it comes to this. It's hard to stick to one topic. So I'm sorry ahead of time, my window's open, you can kind of hear the neighbors, but it's just way too hot in here, especially with the light, that I at least needed the window open. But definitely want to touch base on trusting your gut and your intuition, and it's very important. And I swear as you start to go more on your journey, you will be able to read and center yourself more, to be able to align your intuition more, and you'll feel it more and become more connected with it. So I know a few people said, well, how do I know if it's my intuition or my thoughts, my brain? I'm going to give you kind of an example. You ever walk into a room and you meet somebody and you either feel like really good or bad vibes from somebody? Like that quick thought before your brain starts overthinking and saying a bunch of stuff. But that feeling that you get in your stomach, almost like, you know, when you're going on a roller coaster and it goes down, it does that quick drop, that good or bad feeling type thing. Like that. Those feelings that you get about certain situations, maybe people, maybe ideas, that is your first initial intuition feeling. And it does tend to get stronger the more you kind of learn to listen to it and bond with it, and not immediately go to what your brain's thinking, your ego, whatever you want to call it, is thinking after. You start to trust that more. Honestly, I ignored the gut feeling, the intuition so many times, and every time I regretted it because I was wrong. I was thinking like, oh no, maybe that person's not like that, or maybe this will be fine, and I realized, oh no, I should have trusted that was wrong. Now this won't always be the case, but when you start to build it a more connected level, then you'll be able to trust it more, if that makes sense. Even though I recommend trusting it, some people I know might say no, but honestly, it's always helped me out. It saved me from really, from people I didn't want to associate with, maybe weird situations where I felt a feeling and I'm glad I didn't go because I felt it and I went with it. It is very important to build a connection with it, and how you do that. Alright, and I'm going to give you some tips on how you can build more of a connection with it. When you start to listen to it more, your feelings of it will start to become more apparent, between it being your gut feeling. Sorry, I know I keep pointing, but it's, your gut. That intuitive feeling, okay? Versus what's going on, your ego, your overthinking, whatever, maybe anxiety. I know I get anxiety. So before my anxiety kicks in, or whatever thoughts it wants to think, listen to that. Which is very important, because you start to build more of a relationship with your intuition, your feelings, feeling the vibes, the vibrations of things, the energy of things, and then you start to build more of a relationship where you pick up on it faster and you know what it's saying. And it might sound weird, but over time it does really reconnect. I also really recommend doing guided meditations, even meditating in general, but you can connect more to your intuition, to yourself, your higher self. Any of those are really, really helpful and beneficial to connecting with yourself. It's really helped me a lot. It's helped me really tone it up, when it comes to your intuition and feeling off of things. It really helps with that. There's a few of them, if you guys are interested, that I highly recommend. There's just some that are really, really good, especially there's one I really recommend, which I'm going to tell you guys about now, but I'll do a whole video on meditation. But Mandy C's got a video on self-love. I highly recommend that. It's a guided meditation. I think it's about 15 minutes. Really highly recommend that one, okay? It's very emotional, make you feel really good. It's not, I think, I would say it's very beginner friendly, because I remember doing it back when she had a channel before she got rid of it. Now she's got a new channel, but it works really great. It's hard to explain. It's very emotional, but it really helps bring more of a self-love thing, and I highly recommend that one. And it's good to also have self-love and to trust yourself, love yourself, because that also will build a connection with your intuition. So this is all coming together, but I highly recommend that one, because you should love yourself. Okay, that's another one. We're going to do a whole video on that, because I find this to be so important. But the more you love yourself, you care about yourself, your intuition also will connect. it makes me so sad how many people that I see talk about not liking themselves, and I don't like how it gets put out there that it's bad to like love yourself, and you know that it's egotistical, or you know it's too cocky, or any of that. It's not. Okay, you should love yourself. You're with yourself all the time. Okay, you should really love yourself. Um, really, and this took me a while to learn. Okay, so don't think I've always been like this. I have not. Um, Growing up, I was not like that. I really did not like myself, and it gets put in your head so much to not, trust your gut, and don't love yourself like that, that you start to realize like, oh, like I'm supposed to be my own worst enemy, and that's not the case. Okay, it's not true. That is super toxic. That is not the case. All right, but those are some tips I highly recommend on really getting in touch with yourself and building that connection with your intuition and gut feelings. But thank you guys so much for all the love and support, and please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to be making videos about how you should love yourself more. I'm also going to be talking about different types of things for meditation, some that I recommend. But please be sure to subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know also what you guys would like to see. And thanks, guys. I love you. Thank you so much. Bye.